Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another point 0.5 episode of the Campfire Council podcast. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate all of you very much. Please continue to share the podcast if you get an opportunity. Share with your grandma. Share with your dog. Share with anyone. We appreciate it. Get the word out. So today we're gonna jump into it right off the bat. So how's everyone feeling today?
Okay, what's with the grandma?
That's back from a few episodes ago when we...
I messed up. I said, tell your mom's mom. And I was like, oh, that's just your grandma.
Okay. Yeah, don't tell your grandma about the episode where I'm talking about sticky balls.
Yeah, probably
Purple
not.
sticky balls from an anime. It's an anime character.
Or the honey badger.
The honey badger, yeah, how to fight it off.
Yeah.
Biting your balls, yeah. Maybe don't show your grandma those.
Or maybe.
Dude, you know what really, annoys me?
What grinds your
is,
gears?
it grinds my gears, is, grumpy old people.
I hate old people.
So, let me tell you a
mainly
story.
because of their skin, though.
Oh, wow.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I love old people.
I like old people, but grumpy old people, dude, okay.
They suck.
I don't think I
Yesterday-
like grumpy people in general, though. So
Yeah, but there's something about being old too that it just feels like they're just
Entitlement.
looking down on you. They're like, you should listen to exactly what I have to say because I'm older than you.
Correct.
And yes, it's a generational difference, but let me tell you a story.
Tell me a story.
Yesterday, Milton and I, we were at the library. Shout out Milton.
He's that guy.
He's that guy.
Did he
He's that
pass?
guy. What?
Did he pass his NCLEX?
Dude, I'm not gonna
I
say
thought you
that.
meant like he
So,
died.
we
Is
were
he
at the
still alive?
library. We were at the library studying.
No, I didn't mean that.
Oh. Is he still
No,
with
no,
us?
he
I don't have to add that. I'll cut it out. I'll cut it out.
So I was at the library yesterday with Milton, and I just went over to the library and I met him up, and I was we were just talking for a little bit, just kind of talking about NCLEX stuff, studying, how things were going, and we were being pretty quiet. Now, I understand the library is supposed to be a quiet environment,
Milton
but
isn't
I
quiet.
I
not
don't
quiet.
think it's a silent environment. Okay, would you
I
agree with
agree.
that?
I agree. It's not silent.
So
it's a
we
respectful...
were talking at a table, just us,
Yeah.
and there was this older dude at another table that was nearby. And at first we were kind of talking at probably at this level or something. We were still quiet, but it was like this. And we noticed he kind of turned his head, and we're like, oh, okay. So then we went to a whisper. We started whispering, and we were talking. In a library, that's acceptable. If you're whispering,
Well, do you know how to whisper? Because some people don't know
some
how
people
to
do not
whisper.
know how to whisper. You're right. And
At all.
usually I
Does
am
Milton
pretty
know how to
loud.
whisper?
Neither of us are really good at whispering, but I will say, I knew that we were being quiet enough. It's fine if you have a conversation and you're whispering at the library, get over it. This dude, eventually, he walked over to us,
Wow.
and he was
Cojones.
I don't know what it is about people who, are grumpy, and I know that they're about to say something, but they kind of walk up, and they're, looking around in other directions. I was like, oh, man, here we go. So he walks up to us. He's like, hey, guys, so if you're here to work, then work, okay? But if you're here to talk, please go somewhere else. And he was basically shooing us off. And he was the way he said it too was just so smug and we're here to work, and you guys need to basically leave. He was telling us basically to either shut up and do whatever or move somewhere else. And I was I was very, very close to snapping at him. I'm not even kidding. It takes a lot for me to snap at somebody, but in that moment,
Oh, wow, so he was really pushing your buttons.
yeah, because he was talking, he kept going for a little bit, and I was on the verge of snapping, but I was like, Lord, just, give me patience. I didn't say anything to him, and he's like, okay, and I just kind of gave him a double thumbs up.
Maybe he was just having a bad day. And
He
just-
was.
So what did you guys do?
So he was actually having a bad day. Well, we just said okay, sorry, and then we went back to working. But he was having a difficult time, I think, because he went back to his little station over there, and he was working on some paperwork. And a couple times he would be like, "Oh, that's not it." He was I could just tell that he was very upset. He was shaking his head, and so there was a part of me that wanted to say excuse me, sir, can you not talk? Or I really wanted to shoot him down or
That'd
something.
be so sassy.
I did not do that. I had to really control myself.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm very glad that I didn't do that because I obviously would have just pissed him off more. I was going to write him a little note or something. I wrote it
worse.
down actually, and I said
That's worse.
I know, but it was on my heart. I felt God would want me to say something nice to him or something. So I wrote down, I was God loves you so much. We should spread that love and compassion to people around us by talking nice or something. It was along those lines. And I was I hope you have a good day. Like, God bless you or something.
Well, that was nice.
But I didn't end up giving it to him because I was like, maybe this wouldn't be well received. Like, maybe
Oh.
it would come across as condescending if, like, I sent him that. So I didn't do that. Maybe it wasn't the right thing to not give him that, but, like,
Good
I don't
intention.
know. But, yeah. So I held on to the note. But it just, I don't know. And then remember the one time when we were at
Yeah, at the
the
restaurant.
sawmill?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
were you here for this? Were you guys
Yeah,
here for
I
this?
was. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's like, so we were at the sawmill restaurant, okay? And we had given our cards. Like, we were pretty much heading out the door. We sent in our cards for them to, like, have our stuff paid for. And this old dude just, like, walks over to us. And we thought that he was, because there was, like, a hat on the ground. So my initial thought was, like, oh, he's coming back for his hat or something. And he walks over to us and he looks at our huge table of, like, a bunch of us. And he's like, you know, there are people waiting for these seats here. And we're like, yo, like, what are
What?
you talking about right now? And then he, like,
Yeah,
I
that's crazy.
started explaining to him, like, oh, we're waiting for our cards. And he started walking away from me. Like, he dropped that and then he just walks away. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
it's just maybe
My bad.
he was having a bad day too. It's
Yeah.
like we didn't do anything wrong. I don't think we were just hanging out. We paid for our food.
We're
We're
also the
customers.
loud table.
That's right. I think
That's what
I
it was.
guess, yeah.
I feel like anger is
Yeah.
always just like misplaced from something
Yeah,
else,
I'm
or
sure.
most of the time.
It
This-
just bugs me, though. Like, I don't condone it ever. It's just, like, it's unnecessary and you need to have better self-control and, like, approach people
tell him.
better.
Tom Brennan, dude, this is super random. There's a squeak again.
was
Wow,
a big one.
nice.
That happens a lot.
It does. It does. This morning,
Yellow
I think it
tea, bro?
was. I found myself walking down here, so I don't know if I slept walk for like the first time or something.
Whoa, wait, really?
You woke up and
Yeah.
you were here.
I don't know if I was up the whole time. I just
Started
found
doing the
myself
podcast alone?
found myself going
There's, like, 4
downstairs,
episodes posted.
and I got down here, and
Fully
I was
edited.
like, "What am I doing down here?" And I just
And
like
you didn't,
stopped
like,
for a
zone
second.
out?
I looked around, and I was like, "I'm going to bed. I'm going back to bed." I just walked back upstairs.
Really?
That's weird. You didn't, like,
So-
zone out or something? Like,
Mila,
because
you,
you were
could pull
asleep
that
and
up.
then you...
With, like,
I don't know. I think I
Why
woke
do
up
we
because I was
sleepwalk?
hot,
Okay.
Really?
and I think
pull it up.
maybe I was like trying to go to the bathroom, and I just walked downstairs, and I realized I was like, "What am I doing downstairs?" So
That is really weird. Because I have moments where I, like, zone out or something, and I just, like, I stop for a second. I'm like, what the heck am I doing right
Yeah.
now? Then I walk away, but it wasn't that. Something just...
it might have been. All I remember is I was walking. I found myself downstairs.
I've been noticing something that I've been doing is like I'll have these weird like dilemmas of like I want to do this one thing, but I'm also thinking about doing this other thing, and I'll literally walk back and forth.
Back and forth. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do that exact same thing.
and
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
which one do I
no,
do first?
Like go and do that like that.
yeah. I do that exact same
I
thing.
was like, dude, like just make up your mind, and like,
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
I'm like, yeah, I'm walking back and forth. I'm like, okay, slow down. Like,
Yeah.
what are you?
You know what
doing?
that kind of reminds me of is if you, like, drop something and you, like, try grabbing it, like, several
Yeah,
times
yeah.
and you don't
Like a
get
credit
it,
card on
and
the
you're
floor.
like, what the heck is wrong
It
with
sucks.
me? Like, I literally stop and I'm like, I'm in that moment, like, I need patience right now, and I always, like, slowly grab it and I pick it up and then I'm like,
Falls again.
and I have it, and then I, like, walk away or something.
The
But that-
exact cause of sleepwalking, also known as somnambulism, is unknown, but it may be related to genetics and family history.
Oh boy.
Sleepwalking
stuff.
is more common in children,
Mm-hmm.
the squeak,
I am a child.
the squeak.
and young adults than older adults, and it tends to run in families. It could be caused by sleep deprivation, stress and anxiety, medications, alcohol, other factors.
So is sleepwalking like blacking out almost, where you, like, you wake up?
For sure, man.
It's like when you're, like, drunk and you
I've
black
had
out
experience.
of
Did I ever tell that story?
sleepwalking.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I
like
feel like I do remember you telling me that.
I woke up in the shower.
Yeah, that's what it was.
One sock was on,
Yeah. Where was the other one?
and I was like,
Who knows?
I was like, why am I in the shower? And then I got out of the shower. I was like, that's weird. And then I went in my room, and it was like 3:00 in the morning. It was like
But
Wow.
so,
maybe
like,
getting ready for school or something.
But what if you found the sock in like mine or Wes's room?
That'd be weird.
like the
no,
other
no, it was
side?
when I was a kid.
Oh,
So that's
the
why it
kids.
tracks,
Yeah,
yeah.
the kids.
oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh,
But like,
no,
what?
no,
Like, is it
no.
yours just so? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let's
Shut
try.
up.
So
Blah.
when you drink enough, okay, like your mind just stops recording memories or whatever, and then you, like, go to sleep, and when you wake up, like, you just don't have them, right? Is it similar where, like, you're so tired that, like, your body no longer records those memories, and all of a sudden you either go back to sleep and then you just don't remember, or you wake up in like a tub or something, or is it just
Shower.
like, and then you could just like wake up and all of a sudden you're awake enough to then start remembering things? Like, does anybody
Right.
know what sleepwalking is?
Well,
Here we go.
we got the Wikipedias.
Oh boy, here we go.
It occurs during slow wave stage of sleep in a state of low consciousness with performance of activities that are usually performed during a state of full consciousness. Although sleepwalking cases generally consist of simple repeated behaviors, there are occasionally reports of people performing complex behaviors while asleep, although their legitimacy is often disputed.
Yeah.
Sleepwalkers often have little or no memory of the incident, as their consciousness has altered into a state in which memories are difficult to recall. Although their eyes are open, their expression is dim and glazed over. This may last from 30 seconds to 30 minutes.
Yeah, it sounds like when you black
Well,
out.
Zenitsu.
Zenitsu.
One time, that makes sense. One time I went to bed like normal, and like I just sleep in my boxers.
Because he just thinks that it makes him warmer.
It's more comfortable. I don't want to go to bed with like a sweatshirt on. And anyways, I went
love
to
going
bed
sleep with a sweatshirt on.
It's nice.
with a pair of boxers on, and I woke up in another pair of boxers.
Whoa. So you changed.
I
So
changed.
yeah, you've definitely sleptwalked before.
Yeah. And then one time I went to bed with boxers on. I woke up and I was just naked. I was like,
That's so funny.
I was like, why am I naked and where are my boxers? And I had no
Yeah,
idea.
That's definitely,
So,
that's weird.
but this was years ago. I think what happened this morning was the most like recent thing that I remember like actually happening. But I don't know if I was actually sleepwalking or if I just woke up out of habit to like go pee or something, and I just found myself going down the stairs.
Yeah,
But
I don't know. That's really weird.
pretty much I'm just weird.
I guess it comes down to that, really.
Yeah. Has anyone else had any strange sleepwalking or funny things happen?
No.
Sleep paralysis. I've had that a bunch of times.
No, that's not funny.
That's so
Yeah.
scary, I bet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That sounds
Do you
terrifying.
want to get into it?
I mean, it's not that crazy. You just like wake up, kind of, but you can't move your body, and then
I don't like that.
you usually see something. Like a lot of people say, like they
Dark
see
figure.
a dark figure in their room standing
So-
beside them. I've definitely experienced that.
That's so creepy, dude.
Is it
Uh,
like an uneasy feeling, or
shun-
how do
oh,
you,
yeah.
how do
No,
you
no, no,
feel?
Oh yeah, it's
Ah.
pretty terrifying.
Is it okay? So is it
It's
you're
from speaking in
actually awake
tongues.
and your eyes are actually open and you're hallucinating, or is it you're asleep and you're thinking that your eyes are open, and you're
It's so hard to tell, dude. Like
because you know
Because
have you
when
ever
I-
had that where
'cause-
you like in
yeah.
a dream it feels like you're awake or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Like, are you actually seeing or
I'm
but
pretty
it's hard
sure
to
my
tell.
eyes are open.
okay?
But
How long does it last?
you're like still kind of dreaming.
Yeah, that's why you're hallucinating.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's
yeah.
wild.
But-
That's scary. I
but-
don't like that.
I usually get out of it by like breathing in really hard. Like if you just like
total
like
concentration
inhale,
breathing or
yeah, just
something?
total
Okay.
concentration.
It's
and then you
just,
snap out of it.
Amotsu.
It's just
Yeah.
Joyce in the corner
Nerd.
just watching you sleep.
He's like, hey there.
Just checking in, Mila.
It's
just doing my
Just checking the
projecting.
specs.
Checking
But
the
except it's
specs.
not a hallucination. It's actually just Joey there.
I'm like, Joey, this needs to stop.
Yeah.
I just sink back into the abyss.
Yeah, it just disappears.
You couldn't recognize him except for the hair. in
Like,
his
how about
legs.
that scene in The Hobbit?
The size of his
where,
legs too.
Sauron gets like
I know these legs.
sucked back into like the
The eye.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
that's so
Wait,
cool.
The Hobbit?
He
Yeah, like when he's like that.
Oh, when he's like,
It's more like he
The
gets
necromancer.
launched.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gets
yeah,
launched
yeah.
like a really far
Right.
distance.
because Gandalf, yeah, like
Shucks.
he does one of his Gandalf things, and he like,
His game.
No,
Send
it's
him back.
Galadriel.
oh yeah.
Yeah. She turns green. It's scary.
dude, Rings
That's
of
a scene I
Power.
don't like in Lord of the
Let's
Rings.
go.
Only
Oh.
character that I liked in Rings of Power, I'm not gonna lie to you, was
What?
Galadriel.
Really?
Galadriel. I don't know why.
The only
I-
one you liked?
Well, like the main one that I liked. I don't know why. I just didn't vibe with the other characters as much. I think overall the show was still pretty good, but I just didn't. I don't know. There was something about it that was just lacking.
You go sit
and,
over there.
Oh yeah, Milo's not a fan of Rings.
I
of
love
I only
it.
saw a few episodes, but
Yeah.
For the
I don't
people
know.
that care, actually, we have Rings of Power Season 2 dropping on
Yes, sir.
the 29th of this month. So get out there and support it. It's going to be good. It better be. But go watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think she was a cool character.
She
too.
was.
Like when she jumps out of the,
the
boat or whatever.
What
and she's
about
like,
the snow troll
Oh yeah.
in the very
Oh yeah,
beginning?
yeah, at the very beginning. Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, Yeah, I'm excited to see some Sauron like character building here, like seeing him become, like the guy, that guy.
I think we have a lot of good things coming this season because how far did you get in Rings? How far did you get in it?
I think Gandalf landed or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's
So you're
for
not
sure-
very far.
I mean, it is Gandalf, right?
It's not confirmed.
It really?
Yeah.
It's spoiler alert. It's Gandalf.
It probably is Gandalf because he says that sniffing thing.
Yeah.
Follow your smell. The smell.
Yeah.
Do something with the smell.
Always follow your nose.
Yeah.
Follow your schnoz.
I don't know. Oh, I think like the elf dude was in some sort of like orc prison or something like that, like open air prison.
Yeah,
Like
like
the
that pit.
Yeah.
They're like digging.
Yeah.
I just don't like the hobbits in it, or whatever those short guys are. Are they actually hobbits? But the leaf girl,
They're proto hobbits.
Right.
proud feet,
I
proud
just-
foots.
Proudfoots. I just don't like them, and the girl annoyed
Why?
me.
Yeah, but it's okay.
the
You got to
fact that
think
they
too.
have
It's
this, like,
it's
super
cool
powerful
because
being.
they're developing the story. So they are looking
want
for a place
development.
to live, and they're gonna find the Shire. They're gonna find it.
I don't want that.
And it's
Why?
gonna be really cool. But
Why wouldn't
we're
you
gonna
want
see the
I don't know.
downfall
I just
of
don't like her.
Moria. We're gonna see the downfall of it, and that's gonna be
Yes.
sick. I want to see
Oh,
how that
that's
goes
right.
down.
Yeah.
Also, some massive battles. That's
Yeah.
all I'll
It's
say.
supposed to have, I think, the longest battle in TV history.
Yeah, I
Episodes
doubt
long.
that. Frieza versus Goku, brother. That's
Well, not
for
like
sure,
animated, but
for
like
sure.
live action. Milo, I don't want to hear it. Whatever you're gonna say, keep it back in there.
No, wait,
keep
what?
it to yourself.
What? I want to hear. I want to hear.
It's just when like there's so many creators it seems that just don't respect the lore, and I just don't appreciate
Respect
that.
the lore.
Did you
man.
feel disrespected in the first season?
I didn't watch the whole thing, but a lot of people said that it didn't follow the Silmarillion, and I
that
don't
how you pronounce
appreciate
it?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't
not good.
read the
I wouldn't
Silmarillion yet,
appreciate
so
that.
I don't-
I've never,
I don't
I've
know.
never read it, but that I don't like.
Joyce, you've
yeah.
been reading it a little bit, right?
No, I'm in the appendices
Oh.
still. It's just kind of hard to read because it's like
It's
reading
very
like
different,
numbers.
right? Isn't it like not an actual story? It's just like.
Well, there are like stories in it,
Oh, okay.
but there's some that it's just like heritage and lineage and stuff like that.
I think I'm gonna enjoy it overall. Either way, it
Anything
looks.
Lord of the Rings is good with me.
The way I look at it is it's extra, and I'm happy to get extra. And not everything about it was great, but there's also a lot of good things in it too. So
What's with the Balrog? Wasn't there like a Balrog for like 2 seconds? Like
Maybe.
what's gonna happen with that?
We're gonna have to
Dude.
watch
I need
and
to know.
see.
I need
well, let's put the timelines
Oh.
together. So you have a glimpse, Rings of Power. You see him in the Fellowship of the Ring. There's got to be something in between.
What do you think?
That's
he
what I'm
did?
excited about too.
Maybe he was just ripping some bucks.
He was.
meantime.
We need to get
We
more
just
Pokemon
watched
cards.
a tournament of the base
Well, we
set and
tried
the
to.
Team Rocket of Pokemon. It's so boring. it's so boring.
Yeah.
Well, we don't
Well,
understand it.
that's true. Maybe it'd be more interesting, but just like watching it, it just looks like.
Yeah, there's
disappointing.
dice. There's drawing 7
There were, like,
cards after a
marbles on
turn.
there.
Yeah, there were beads or marbles.
I just don't get it, dude.
Dude,
Someone explain it to us. I don't know.
I pre-ordered Star Wars Outlaws.
Ooh, yeah.
That's going to be releasing on the 30th of August, but I get it 3 days early
What?
because of the pre-order. For anyone
I
who
wanted 3 days early.
isn't super nerdy,
don't
but
know if that's
it's supposed to be. So it's a video game. It's a Star Wars video game. It's supposed to be like the biggest open world game so far, and you pretty much
In
just could
Star
like.
Wars? Really?
I think just in general, like over for games right now.
Like
or
more
one
than
of the
Part
biggest.
of me,
What?
More than GTA?
Oh yeah.
dude, there is a game though. What is it called?
You
where
can literally go
it's-
to
you can
any
literally just
planet,
go to, like,
any galaxy.
galaxies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
I'm sure there's a
Oh,
limit on
Then it
which
might
galaxy.
be that because there's another like low key
Oh, here
game
we
that.
go.
What is this? Secret level. Oh, dude, I'm so
Dude,
hyped
this
for
I'm
this.
hyped for.
I am
What is
so hyped
secret
for this.
level?
Did
What
Oh,
is
you
this?
haven't been
trailer?
looking at the chats.
Oh, Joey, is this? Yeah.
Dude,
Real quick
what
before we
is
watch
this?
this, Joey's trying to phase us out. He silenced our group
Dude.
chat. Hasn't responded in weeks.
He doesn't love us.
He doesn't love us. He's here for the fame.
It's fine. Wait, I don't think the mics need to be muted.
It just causes like a little bit of an echo, but
Are you gonna add in the clip?
Yeah, I can just turn down our volume or something like
Yeah.
that on the clip.
No, you won't get. You can add in a YouTube video. That's fine. It's a trailer.
you know that the Space Marines is gonna be the best one.
Yeah,
dude.
that's gonna be
you
so
know it's
sick,
gonna be the
dude.
best.
So is this a show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to explain to us what it is, Neil?
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
it's like an anthology show, like Love, Death, and Robots.
So
where it's
every
just-
episode is just like a different story.
Like
Okay.
the Star Wars show.
Visions.
Yeah, Visions.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Which
watch-
is
I didn't watch
not
that.
very good at all. But
Well, it's like that where it's like every episode is its own little mini story.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was extra and you liked it.
Dude, look at how sick that looked. Like the animation just
Yeah,
looks
dude, this
so
looks
good.
so good. I don't even know what's happening right now or like where they are, but
I was trying to figure out what they're killing. I think they're
Amazon
killing like Zinchian demons.
They're killing Jeff
that was
Bezos.
my first thought.
What?
has waited for your arrival.
there it is.
No, it hasn't.
Jedi.
Oh, it's Jedi?
I don't even know what half
Well,
these
yeah,
games
that was
are.
the Cal, right? What's his name? From the Fallen Order.
Oh, Cal.
Yeah. Is
I
that him?
I missed him. If
The chosen.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of. I guess that is that
Maybe that's Speeder.
Titanfall.
All those moments.
Dragoons?
No idea what any of this is really.
Adventure.
Yeah, it looks like Titanfall with dragons.
the graphics
Oh,
just look wild though.
Yeah.
That's God of War.
Yeah, Kratos.
What was that old Metro
Kratos
Man
is
or
awesome,
something?
dude.
I don't know what that was. That guy. What is that guy? Metro. Oh,
Ooh,
dude, I don't
look
know.
at that.
I'm really lost right now.
Because it's so many different
Yeah, there's
stories.
different
not all
trailers.
connected.
Yeah.
They're not all connected.
Visually, this just looks so pleasing.
Oh, Pac-Man. How are you gonna make a Pac-Man show?
You have a game to play.
Yes,
It looks
that
so
looks
good.
really good.
That looks so sick.
Number 10.
Anything Warhammer, it's gonna get me.
Yeah.
George, did you decide if you're gonna be
PS5
getting
guy?
PS5 guy?
I might be.
That'd be sick. I'm for sure gonna have to. I've never played on a PS5 before.
I saw one on Facebook Marketplace
Um,
for $245. So.
Really? Wow, that's not bad.
And I
But then
checked
it's
because a
Facebook
lot of those
Marketplace,
those
though.
are fake.
I don't
Yeah,
trust
but-
I
that.
don't
yeah.
trust it.
You have to. I was looking up videos
You were
because
checking the
for a little
specs.
bit I was checking the specs. I was maybe gonna buy one. Go
Crazy
to a
town.
public library and have them plug it in to a TV, and then you can test it out and run anything. But
That's awkward. I don't
Or
wanna
go
do
to
that.
a
would be
very
really
dark,
weird, like,
a very
"Hey, man."
dark hidden alleyway
Yes.
by
Alone.
yourself
Don't bring your phone.
with lots of cash.
I'll bring Milo.
yeah,
Milo's my protector.
yeah.
He was put in my life to protect me.
Over 7 billion years ago.
Well, probably more than 7.
Are there any other
Let's not limit him.
Right.
any other good movies or like any good movies that we know of that are coming out?
Alien just came out. There's another Alien movie.
Oh, Romulus.
Yeah, I don't know.
Romulus. It reminds me of ramen.
Oh, dude, ramen noodles sounds.
Ramen noodles actually would hit, dude.
Ooh,
So
like
good.
legit ramen.
No, give me the fake stuff.
No, 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 no,
No.
no.
The garbage.
Give me the
Dude.
fake
Give me-
sodium.
yeah,
When
give me
I was
400
in-
milligrams
sodium
of sodium.
dries you out.
Yes.
Hear me out. Hear me out. When I was
Try
in
me out.
Thailand,
You just shrivel up.
they had this Japanese
So
restaurant there with
Now I want soup. I'm sick. Give me soup.
ramen, like legit ramen with like the hard boiled egg in there and everything, like
Was it yummy?
spicy spice.
You spice?
Dude, it was so good. And they had
Spice?
it was weird. They had you sat down, but you could have it was very private. You could have like these like little slide door things that you could pull if you didn't want to see the person next to you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then you
That's
had
so
like a
weird.
door in front of you where they'd give you like a menu where you write down what you want. You would open up like this little latch. You'd like slide underneath there, and you like didn't actually talk
Milo, can you pull that
To-
up? What that looks like?
What?
to the person taking your order. It was like very. I liked it, but I mean I was talking to who I was with next to me, you know, with our.
What is it?
yeah, what do you even
I don't know what you
look
call
up
it.
for
So
this?
when we were in Thailand, there was a restaurant. It was a Japanese restaurant where they served ramen,
Sushi, so
Okay.
and it was a style where it was like almost like bench seating. So it was
Okay.
just you side by side, and you had like these sliding doors, or in front of you where the cook or whoever was taking your order, their server, would like slide like this paper you'd write your order on, and then you'd slide it back underneath, and they'd take it.
Like
And
at a
then make your
bank or
food.
something?
Yeah.
like a
I
bank.
don't think this
Like
is
a
going to
gas
be
station?
easily searchable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
I-
not Thailand restaurant.
I was just saying it was
I'm
very
also
different,
not being
but it was
paid
cool.
for this.
That's true.
Young Jamie gets paid, all right?
But yeah, that was definitely a different experience for eating, just like very private, and which is kind of nice. But I mean, I obviously talked to the group I was with and everything. So, but the ramen slapped. So
Sushi's
good.
so
Best
good.
ramen I've ever had.
Dude, you know
Wow.
what's super disappointing? Your guys' Pick and Save does not have sushi, and I
Sorry.
have major beef. That Pick and Save will not be having my.
Yeah,
Pick.
you
Do
got
you
like those
trust it?
gringo tacos.
It doesn't matter if I trust it or not. It's good.
Oh,
It is
okay.
good.
It
Alright.
tastes
I also
very
trust
good.
it. I saw someone make it, so I trust it.
Okay.
And if you see somebody make it, you
Then
know
it's
you can
safe.
trust it. Yeah.
I've had sushi at
It
other
helps.
pick and saves and it's fine. It's not.
It's not the most amazing
It's like a
thing.
6.5.
I would say it's like a 7.9. I don't know
pretty
why
Really?
I
For
can't
pick
give
and
it
save
an
sushi?
Meanwhile, Luke
Yeah.
just has like hundreds of anisakis worms in his intestines.
Ew, what? Anasakis worm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
explain.
It's
Pull up
causing
a
him to
picture of this.
Oh gosh.
We're just gonna have Trilo
I don't want
pull up
worms.
everything.
It's weird.
Luke has worms, guys.
That's gross.
Ugh.
The podcast that we found out that Luke has worms.
Do you guys actually want to see
Yes,
this?
Dude,
Absolutely.
Do you remember
What do I
watching
have?
the monsters
Oh,
inside
Lord.
of me?
These are
Oh.
like
Oh,
the worms that are
no.
in
Oh
like
my lord.
No
if
thanks.
You if you get wild caught salmon and don't cook
Dude,
it,
what if you, like-
this is what
Oh,
it's in
brother,
there.
Blew
looks
that
like-
out
But
of your
the thing
nose.
Is, the thing is, in sushi, it's usually farmed, so it like there's very like almost no parasites, like very rarely. And then two, it's also flash frozen, so that kills like all the parasites. So sushi in general is pretty safe in the U.S.
I thought you were saying they farm the worms. I was
No, they
like,
farm.
what kind of
they
farm
farm
is
the
that?
salmon.
Okay.
They have like
They put them in
salmon
nuclear
farms,
warheads.
yeah.
have you guys actually tried like legit
Legit?
legit
not
like
let that
raw
slide.
salmon or like raw
Yeah.
Of course.
yeah, it's so good.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I
okay,
don't
do you
love
remember
it.
when we were younger, when we
It's
watched
a
the
little
monsters
weird.
inside
It's
of
good.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
When I learned about a tapeworm, dude,
that was
it,
Ate Audrey's wedding.
it absolutely terrified me.
Yeah.
And of course, the Mankeys were like totally chill about it. They're like, oh, wow, this is super interesting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was like,
I was terrified too. I was like,
this is
I have a parasite. I know
horrendous.
it.
Look up a tapeworm. These things will just
They'll
sit
grow
in your
in your
digestive
stomach.
Bunch of videos. I wanna see a video of
tract
the
and just
tapeworm.
like eat the food that you eat.
Dude, you have to like cut open your stomach and take that out.
yeah, it's so disgusting.
What's that? What's that one part in the office where Creed was like?
no,
Creed, like-
Kelly.
Oh yeah, that's
Kelly
that's what
eats
it
a
is. Kelly
tapeworm
eats
to
the
try to
tapeworm.
lose
This is what they
fat.
look like.
Oh my lord.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Ew.
Like
Oh,
that's
it's
inside the
terrifying.
intestine.
Look at that guy.
Oh
He's
my
having a bad
gosh.
day.
Yeah, look at that guy. Oh, look at that. It looks like a monster.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got
that's like a
little
zoomed
hooks.
in version of
Wow.
its face.
That is
Yeah.
so creepy. Yo,
Looks
Milo
like
and
Luke
I
in the
just
morning.
went on like a huge nerd rant together of like
Yeah.
the immune system.
On the way to the bachelor party.
The immune system is absolutely insane.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
Look,
yeah, the immune system.
Look
talk,
up
yeah.
the You don't have to keep looking this stuff up. I
Yeah, you
guess,
do.
but
Yeah, I
okay.
can look it up.
We're paying him.
Like
Don't
some,
worry,
nutri-
guys.
some neutrophils.
Yeah, some neutrophils or cytokines, dude. Cytokines are my absolute.
Look at that. Who's that right
favorites.
there?
Cytokines
Boom.
are the. It's just the
Cytokines.
signaling molecules.
No, I always get it mixed up. I'm saying the wrong thing. The tower cells, the ones that look like spider
Oh yeah, yeah.
drones.
Bacteriophage.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always get cytokines mixed
Yeah,
up.
bacteriophage.
Bacteriophages are so cool. They look like robots, dude. Yeah, I think it's
What
that
the
video.
heck?
What
These,
is
these
that?
like
It's like a
just
drill.
massacre bacteria.
Yeah, they're
These are
killers, bro.
these
like a
are like the
robot
reason why
spider.
bacteria
see?
haven't taken over.
Those,
They,
are,
like,
those are
help-
good.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they help
heck yeah.
control the numbers of bacteria.
Are those like reinforcements?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, these don't attack us, but
No.
Oh,
there's a
that's
lot of
good.
viruses that
They
do.
look less scary now since they're good.
Yeah.
They're insane, dude. They're just like weapons.
Yeah, our bodies are crazy.
Also, this channel, Kurzgesagt, is amazing.
Insane. I love
They're-
this
they have
one. When I was
such
going
good
through
videos.
nursing school, I
Yeah.
watched a lot of that stuff.
Kurzgesagt.
For like information or just for fun?
Yeah, for information.
For
they
both.
just have like really
I
good
like to watch.
videos.
I watched this one for fun. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Bacteriophage. Yeah, those things are insane.
But dude, the immune system is just ridiculous.
it's insane. There's so many different things that can like fight off. But it's crazy too that some bodies, like with autoimmune diseases, like they get confused and then they start attacking like themselves. Look at this. So that little dot is a bacteria.
Get 'em.
And that's
Oh, it's like Slither-O. You guys ever play that?
It's like Pac-Man.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
Get
about.
that bacteria.
Dude, I love
Smack them.
My
are those
study
red blood-
hall
What are those things next to it?
back in.
Is just gonna like
Probably
eat
blood
'em or
cells.
something?
What?
Probably blood cells.
Yeah. that's
Get
what
'em.
It looks like they're a little bit slow, but like, isn't it just crazy?
Like
Like,
scat.
got 'em.
you got him.
That's
like-
right.
Like this is just happening all the time in your
Yeah,
body.
this is keeping you alive right
like
now.
this is insane.
'Cause
that
you're
it's just-
always under
You don't even
attack.
have to think about this.
It's wild.
You're just doing it.
Do you think my
Yeah.
body's fighting this energy drink?
Probably. I was getting the jitters during the last episode a little bit.
Oh,
The jittery G's.
Yeah, bacteriophage.
dude, who's excited for fall?
Oh,
I am
yeah.
actually very excited. I'm ready, dude. The pumpkin
I'm
spice
hype.
Yeah.
protein shakes I make.
Okay.
Pumpkin coffee, dude. Like, I'm kind of a white girl when it comes to fall.
Dude,
I love
pumpkin
it. I love it
pumpkin
all.
creamer is good
Yes,
for
dude.
coffee.
Yes,
Oof.
dude. It's all good.
When we won't be super sweaty and hot in here. Today's not terrible, but
Today's
like
not too bad.
when we won't be hot in here, will be really nice.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I don't know. Does everybody in this room pretty much hate dressing up and doing Halloween and all that?
Oh yeah.
I know for sure you do. You do as well.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No, I don't mind it. But
Okay,
I just
good.
don't like to have
No, I
fun
was
in
just wondering
general.
because like I remember so many people in the group saying that they hate October and like
Dude, October is a
What?
great month.
or not October, but just like Halloween.
why?
I don't know.
I never got to participate in Halloween.
Neither
as
did
a
I.
kid.
Homeschoolers.
Homeschoolers.
So
No, you-
now that I can, like I gotta make up for it.
Dude, like I
Give
think
me your
it's just
candy.
I think it's so fun. Like I wanted to throw like a little Halloween party or something, but if you guys aren't gonna dress up, then...
Oh, dude, I definitely will.
Well, I know you will. Okay,
Okay.
That's right because we had
I will
the
put
Stranger
s-
Things season 3.
Yes, yeah,
dude,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was fire. That was.
Yeah.
So
I will
fun.
put some kind of effort into it. It won't be crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Same.
want some stupid thing though, like a coming as a
Like
citizen
Jim.
or something like that. Yeah, like
Jim's outfit. for-
I'm what is
Oh,
he?
hole
Three-hole
puncher.
punch. What was the other name? He's like it's just a name tag or something. But anyway, I don't want something like that. Like I want something like effort.
I could do something.
Actually, that would be fine. But like when people say like, "Oh, I'm a citizen," and they just wear like regular clothes, I'm like, that's not.
You're
fun.
an NPC. That's what you are.
Yeah,
Ooh,
you
there you go.
or you wear what you do for like a living. Like if I wore scrubs and I was like, I'm a nurse, it's like cool.
Oh, like no easy cop outs.
Yeah, no easy cop outs. Like,
It would
I
be
need
good
to
if you
put
didn't
effort.
tell people you were actually a nurse.
It'd be a little bit different, yeah. But I know what you guys do, and so I don't want anyone to show up as.
You don't have the slightest
Well-
clue in what I do, buddy.
We both one year showed up as
You
me from
build
Planet Fitness
things.
because I had 2 name tags and like
Yep, that
2
was fun.
polos, and we were both just me from Planet Fitness with
Yep.
our khakis and
See, that would actually be kind of funny though.
It was
yeah,
funny.
It was good. It was great.
I don't think everyone
when you
appreciated
dress
it.
up
Also-
like as somebody as their job or whatever.
When I managed at Planet Fitness, I had a good group of people I managed, but I had probably like 4 name tags that I have over like the years, and one day we all just had my name tag on. We were all Luke for the day.
You're all Luke.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that was pretty great. That was fun.
No, I definitely would dress up.
Why
Okay.
did
I-
your parents not let you? Was it evil?
It's evil.
It's
Oh.
of the devil.
Candy's evil. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, it does.
Have you ever
It
seen
does
that
represent.
video? Yeah. Have you ever seen that video of that mom? She's like, "We're a Christian household, and we don't believe in Halloween, but we do like to dress up and go around and trick or treat." And it's like this dude, he comes on screen. He's like, "That's Halloween. That's the
Right.
definition of Halloween." It's like that's true, dude. Like you don't. It's not demonic. It's just fun.
Halloween just comes from like these Celtic traditions or something like that. People, I don't know. I don't really know that much about it, but
I don't know.
I don't
Celtic
either.
is.
My
like-
parents would
Like Irish.
always just
Yeah.
have us leave for the night, like for a couple hours, and we'd always turn off the lights and leave. But they'd always take us for dinner, so I was like, Halloween's not too bad.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I
Oh,
remember
yeah, that's
though,
right.
like,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys would go out as a family.
Yeah, they did actually. They let me. Who was it? It was
No, they let you only go on your cul-de-sac or your court.
that's it. You were limited to like
no.
5
I went.
houses?
I went
I
over to a
remember something
friend.
like
I
that.
forgot who's years ago. That I went over to a friend's when I was probably like in 7th grade, and I
Oh,
gotta
maybe it's
go.
a false
I thought it was the
memory.
coolest thing. I was like, I never got to get all this candy before. I thought it was so cool. Don't remember what I dressed up as.
What do you think your guys' best costumes were?
Oh, one year I was a box. That was awesome.
You're
So,
just a box.
I cut holes. It was a really big box, and I cut holes into the arms and then the head, and that's the
actually
gist of
kinda
it.
funny.
That's amazing.
Do you remember
I,
that? It was at.
all I remember
Do you have
is
pictures?
school.
Because maybe we
you
can edit
in
them
some really
Oh, you-
puffy,
okay.
puffy taekwondo.
Oh, yeah,
dude,
the-
Wes
like a
and
sumo
I,
wrestler.
Wes and I showed up
The
to
gi.
Joseph's parents' house in Germantown years ago, and we showed up, and Joseph has the puffiest white
Full gi, brother.
A full
pants for taekwondo with his
Yeah.
belt, and he's still like little Joey's with his buck teeth, kind of, and like
Just looked like a total dweeb.
it was great.
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't have like any costumes at all, so.
What
My
were you,
friends
Brandon?
had a Halloween party like a couple years ago, and then I don't think anybody dressed up except for like one of our friends, and I was so disappointed.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny.
I just
are
like
lame,
brought
dude.
my outfit, and I was just gonna change into it there, and then
You
nobody
saw
was
that no
wearing their
one-
stuff.
Yeah, you're like, well, I'm not
you
gonna.
just left him.
But then my friend Brandon came in a full Daft Punk like outfit.
Daphne?
Yeah, Daft Punk.
Oh, Daft
yeah.
Punk. I thought you said
Daphne.
Daphne. I was like, bro, that's bold.
I'll show you.
Joey's your
He
Daphne
looked
this year.
sick.
Huge. All right.
I think mine was definitely Tony Stark. That one was so much fun because you know his like his orange glasses that he wears. So I just wore like a suit, those orange glasses, and I got like a
The
LED
migraine
lights
glasses?
little thing, and I just like hung it
That's,
on a
that's pretty
necklace.
sick.
This
It was a
guy-
lot of fun. It
This
was a
guy
lot of
right
fun.
here, the one on the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I should go as Tarzan this year. That'd be really easy.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But I wear a diaper though instead of like a cloth.
I have
Yeah, you could do
Hanafuda
that.
earrings, so I think this year I'm gonna
Okay.
be Tanjiro.
Tanjiro.
He just wears a diaper.
Should I bring my actual katana?
Yes.
Oh look,
All
did
right,
you see
sick.
that they came out with a star?
Maybe
katanas?
tape it or something.
No, no, I'm
there's
gonna
like
wear
a
full-on
there's like a
weapon.
real
new-
katana.
Oh my
A
gosh.
new
It actually does kind of look like
It's
like
like
a
a
Nichiren
tour
sword.
series, but I mean, it
It's like a
doesn't look that
black
cool,
blade,
but
dude.
Yeah.
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 It's just like a samurai guy.
I dressed up as low key. I don't know. It looked
High
a little
key.
bad because it was like, yeah, never mind. I'm not
No,
gonna-
no, no.
Good
Continue.
call.
Go with
Whatever.
it.
No, it was like a very stereotypical, like Asian, like sensei or something.
But you are Asian.
Yeah, but I'm not
I
like
am Asian, coach.
I'm not that kind of Asian. I'm
That was a huge cut.
I'm
That's perfect.
I'm the kind of Asian that's like coconuts and pineapples and like
Okay.
forests and stuff.
The
That's
jungle-
more like
jungle.
yeah. That's more like you ever see the Bobby Lee like "Puto!
Yeah.
Puto!" like
Yeah.
that's the Filipino kind of
Yeah.
Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're like we're the type of Asian like, ay nako, you're getting too skinny. Here,
That's
take,
not-
take some. We have some rice and we have some pork.
Oh, this is not too
Eat some
sweet.
adobo.
Yeah.
What is that whole thing of like you're getting too skinny? Like why would that
Because
be?
they just want you to be in a caloric surplus all the
Okay.
time. They
Right.
just don't understand the idea of trying to cut.
I'm gonna go there for my next bulk.
It's also just like being nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, is it?
Because
Yeah, they
meals
just
are
want you to
so
eat.
important.
Yeah.
and,
Food's
like,
part of the culture. Right?
cooking
Right,
for
right.
people is like
Sure.
showing love. So if you reject it or whatever, like, but why do they have to go for your body weight, dude? Like, why does my
Yeah.
BMI determine whether
I don't know
should
what
eat or
it is,
not?
but like
Could it-
every
Because when my
Filipino's
dad
like
was
that.
like working out and like getting pretty lean, because
Yeah.
he was like fighting, in karate for like
yeah,
2 or 3 hours a day, and he was
Dang.
getting like bigger
Yeah.
in muscle. They were saying like, you are getting too skinny.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on, like.
and then the opposite.
getting
Like I was
more
kind of
food.
chubby as a kid and like did like poke and pinch like oh you know
What?
you're,
Oh yeah.
you're
See, then they
getting-
can't do
it's
that.
up down there.
They're telling you to start eating, and then when you
Yeah.
do start eating and get fat, then they
That's
start
so funny. They
picking
do
on
say
you.
some things that are just very like offhanded. Like, okay, I remember this explicitly because this was like kind of traumatizing. But when we were in Las Vegas, Grandpa asked me, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And when I told him an astronaut, he laughed at me, dude. He straight up laughed and said, "We do not need astronauts." I
was
actually
right.
almost cried. I had to like hold it back
Really?
because I was like, oh, literally about to cry. I
Yeah.
was like,
I
this
love your
is
grandpa.
terrible.
Yeah.
But looking back,
Yeah,
it's so
you're not
funny,
gonna do
dude.
that.
He's like, no. It was traumatizing though. I remember we were in the car and we were about to like get out and go eat or something. And he was
Yeah.
like, he laughed.
Yeah, Grandpa had no chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
would just
so
say
cool,
what's
though.
on his mind.
It's so
My grandpa
hilarious.
also has no chill.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
in a, or in a different way.
That's
for
a different way.
sure.
Because that's actually just like really, really, really messed up. Like my grandpa, he just said things that were just kind of like, oh, maybe you shouldn't say that, but like it wasn't terrible.
Good
Back in
stuff.
the day, didn't like it represent wealth when you were overweight in a certain time period?
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe
Yeah, I think that's
stemmed
definitely part of it.
and it kind of just stayed in tradition and kind of like passed along, or
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Probably. Yeah.
America would be pretty rich then in today's.
Oh yeah, we're filthy rich.
Yeah, but
Oh man.
yeah. Well,
Get outside, go on a walk, take a hike. Don't eat healthy.
No. don't
Poison
listen-
your body.
Don't listen to Joey. Whatever Joey's saying right now. Do not.
go do something. Yeah, Brandon, tell me something cool to kind of send us off here.
Yeah, give me some life advice right now. Some really
Brains
hard-hitting
with Brandon.
Give me
Do
some nuance.
brains
Let's
with
make a new
Brandon.
segment right now.
nuance with Brandon.
Everything Emilio.
Let
Well, that'll be
me
it.
look up some quotes that I found on Facebook that I had to take a screenshot of because they're probably gonna show up. Oh, here we go.
I like it.
Jump into it with Joey's.
Yes.
Ready? You ready for this? I can't afford to hate people. I don't have that kind of time.
That's huge.
It's Bob Ross.
Wow.
I mean, it might be Bob Ross because he's in the picture,
Oh.
but I actually don't know if that comes
Dude,
from Bob Ross.
Dude, that's a meme.
Yeah, that's a
That's
pretty
a good
one.
quote, though. I mean, it's true.
Or this, it's this character, and he says, "Dear me, in 6 months, I will make you proud."
Yeah.
Saitama.
Well, I will go watch Rings of Power season 2. It's gonna be good. Go pre-order
Right.
Star Wars Outlaws.
If you guys watch it, I'll watch it with you.
Good.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
have a watch party here every
Also,
Friday.
Lord of the
Well, then-
Rings Rohirrim.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna have
yeah.
to watch season 1 though.
Nah.
But
You're
remember-
gods.
do us a favor. Share the YouTube videos. Share the Spotify, the Apple Podcast. Share with some friends. Share with your grandma. Go share with your grandma.
Your mom's mom.
Your mom's mom. But as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Campfire Council Podcast.
Yes, it is.
I
Remember,
like that.
only dead
Yonkers.
fish go with the flow.